Hello and welcome to Witchbook. My name's Steve and I'm the admin and owner of Witchbook. I also develop the site itself. So in this quick introduction we just want to go through a couple of basic things about what the site is, and I'm going to be producing other videos today showing people how to do basic things. The site itself is developed as a social media site, and what I've aimed to do is to clone as near as I can to Facebook. And the reason for this is not to steal somebody else's ideas, but to give all users, members who register with us, a sort of familiar feel with the site. And the idea of that is, people today, there's so many options in terms of social media. When they visit the site, they want to have a familiar feel about it. So it isn't Facebook, but we've tried and we are still developing various places of it to give it a familiar feel. So, when you log in and everything, you'll be taken to the main activity wall. The activity wall shows people's posts and everything else. We've then got groups, and again the groups are based on permissions, which we'll look at a little bit later on in another video, and they work like Facebook groups. Okay, what's posted in there only members will see, and of course the idea of groups is to keep things together so people who have various interests can join up to certain groups and they will just see articles and posts in relation to what the group is about. We've got events on here, so again, if people want to place events, they can do so. And also we've got things like blogs, so if people want to create their own blog posts, which is basically a website page, they can do that. And of course we've got live chat as well. Now, I don't want to bore anybody, but a basic overview: who am I? And why did I develop the site? Well, I'm a hedge witch. I'm very, very much into the witchcraft, magic, spiritual side of life. I've been a hedge witch now for around about 30 years. I've done a lot of things in my life, but one of the things I have also done is done a lot of work in terms of IT and development. I'm an MCSE and Microsoft Certified System Engineer, and I've spent a lot of time developing websites for companies, looking at security and everything else. And security is a big feature for me when we're running sites like this, so we do go to great lengths to make sure what you're getting is genuine and secure, to try and prevent other companies who are less than reputable coming on and stealing email addresses and trying to get account information. So first of all, you'll notice in the address up here, it is on HTTPS, which basically is an SSL connection, meaning any data sent from your computer to our system and vice versa is encrypted. So anybody who was picking up the information sent between the two, it would just be a series of letters, all garbled up. They wouldn't be able to actually read what was in there. In addition to that, the software itself is very professional software. It's maintained by a good team of developers and stuff like that. And any plugins that I use, and plugins are for things like groups, events, people's image galleries, all this lot, I always make sure that we use proper software which is maintained by various developers. Premium plugins and stuff like that. We would never put a plugin in there which has just been developed, as a bit of interest by somebody. It's no longer developed, because on the internet we know we get a lot of threats every day, and if any of the plugins do have vulnerabilities because of a new threat coming out, we know that the developers who develop them will be patching that, and within a few hours normally we're receiving an update which we can apply to this site to make sure people keep secure and everything. Obviously, we've got various means to log into the system, and I'm going to discuss that in the next video, which is about logging in. But we do allow people to log up using Facebook, and we're going to be adding a couple more social media platform login features over the next couple of days or so, to help people actually log in and stuff like that. If you've got any questions, any concerns or anything, then please look me up on here once you've got logged in. I'll come under the username Storney, send me a private message. And we do encourage everybody, once they have logged in, to at least join the support group, and that's where we're going to be placing any announcements of updates and stuff like that.